Hey, it's Sam back here. Welcome to this video. Now, this is Speed Leads, and it's a software that's been created by the creators of Wishloop, who also created Amplifier, Engagifier, and Captifier. If you've heard of those softwares or seen them, really cool softwares. And I'm excited today to show you Speed Leads. Now, down below, you'll find out more about the software. Also, you'll see the bonuses that are down below as well. I've been able to get a couple of really great bonuses with this software that include white label rights. So make sure you check out those. And this is going live, I believe, at 11 a.m. EST. You'll have found in my email the exact time for this going live. Now, what does this do? Let me show you what this does. Now, what this does is it gives you the ability to create call to action pop-ups, opt-ins, or other types of call to actions over top of external pages, like this right here. So say, for example, in this example, what they've done is they've created a link with Speed Leads. This is the link that Speed Leads creates. Then what they've done is they've posted this as part of a article or update onto their social media, and then if their visitors click this link, what it does is it goes here and it has their Speed Leads call to action here. If someone went to this website, went to WebMD, which is a really big health website, they saw this, it looks part of WebMD. What they can do is they can then click here and download or opt in or go somewhere else, and it's entirely up to you. Okay, so you can basically determine where the person goes. Here's another example. Another update has gone onto Facebook, and it's for now a website. This looks like a sales page. What they've done is they've got a sign up here button above here, and if you click on this, it's going to take you to another page of Speed Leads choosing. In this case, it's taking you to that home page. Again, another example. This is an image example. Okay, you do an update onto your Facebook page, and then you click, or your visitors click on that update, which is to Authority Nutrition, and it pops over with an opt-in. You can then enter your email address in here and redirect people who have visited your website wherever you want them to go. Now, this is obviously not your website, but this is your Speed Leads popover. Download recipes. Yes, I would like to do that, and you can lead them where you want to go. Now, these are just examples, and that's why it's going to Speed Leads website. Here's another example here that was on the sales page that I was able to preview. This is on Digital Marketer, Ryan Dice's website. Now, Speed Leads has nothing to do with Ryan Dice. However, they've put a Speed Leads popover over this Digital Marketer. So this software will give you the ability to have an advertisement or a call to action over top of any other website that you're sending your people to. And that's the real advantage of this software, being able to do that. Okay, so let's get started and start creating with Wishloop. Now, there's a really easy to understand step-by-step 3-part demonstration that Wishloop has done on their sales video. So what I'm going to do is, before I go into my full demonstration, explain everything, I'm quickly going to go to that so you can see how this whole process starts. Here it is.
Started with Speed Leads is as easy as 1, 2, 3. Simply upload your brand. This could be your company image, product logo, or even a picture of yourself. Design your lead box, choose from 5 conversion-focused call to action types, and then just add a short message. And then add the Speed Leads browser extension to your browser. It's just a case of drag and drop. And then you can share your branded message on as many pages as you like. You can now make the most popular sites and hottest content on the web work for you in just a few clicks.
Okay, now we're back. So when you first get into Wishloop boxes, the first step is to create a box or a brand. Now, what a box is a box is your popover box. This is the box right here. You can rebrand this, and you can click on brand in order to do it. Now, when you're creating your brands, you can actually create multiple brands. So if you want to use different website brands, different client brands, if you want to customize this in different ways, you can do that with this software. Let's go ahead and enter my URL. Now, for this, in this case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be advertising 3,000 in 30 days. .com/join. That's a website of mine. It generates leads, and it has a really cool report which I use to generate leads. Download your 3,000 in 30 days, 3,000 leads in 30 days step-by-step guide here. Public timeline, yes, we would like it to go across the public timeline. Yes, have this image here. We can upload an image from my computer to brand this in the bottom here, or we can actually have my face showing over it. In this case, it's using my Gravatar link. so I can put my face over it here. So I'll say yes, save this as my branding. It's saved as my branding. It's added in the brands section here, and this is now a brand that I've created. So I mentioned before you can create multiple brands. If I wanted to create multiple brands, I would just click on this and I could create a new brand, add a new brand, and you can also see my timeline here as well. Now this timeline is basically to show whereabouts this popover is popping up, so you can view all of your different brands and which websites they're popping up for. Okay, let's go to boxes now. So again, we click create new box, we've added our brand, we select our brand, and then you can see it's customized with my face down the bottom here. Now we can choose whether I want an opt-in, whether I want to generate traffic, whether I want to have a button, whether I want text, or whether I want to add a retargeting code instead, so I can retarget people and advertise to them over Facebook. Now in this case, what I might want to do is I might actually want to have a button. That's because on my opt-in for 3,000 leads in 30 days, it explains a bit more about what the program is and people can download it. I could, if I wanted to, use an opt-in or a traffic generation type button here, which is quite eye-catching. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose button, and then we're going to choose opt-in as another example. So first of all, I click a label for this, 3,030 days CTA. I'm going to put this at the bottom right or the bottom left, it's up to me. The bottom right looks like it will work quite well. Put in a 2-second delay, so it'll pop up after 2 seconds, and then we can say download your free guide to generating 3,000 leads in 30 days. We can preview it down the bottom here, and it's responsive as well. So I believe this will also show up on mobile devices. Get download here. And then we say free download, I don't know, limited time. Okay. We can add a retargeting pixel as well if we wanted to, and we can also add now the URL that we wanted people to go to. So 30days.com/join. And once we're done, we click next. Now we go to choose our design. So we can choose a square design, we can choose a one-piece design, we can choose a full width design. All of them look quite eye-catching. Full width is really cool. Let's just go with one piece though. Then we can skin it, so we can choose after a range of different skins to make it stand out or fit with the background of the website. Depending on what the website looks like, you might want to customize this to look like a website type pop-up. Let's go with today dreams. Click save, and now our popover is created. Okay, here it is right here. Okay, now the next step is to go to manage, create a new campaign. And then what we're going to do is now we're creating a link for the campaign. So we've got our domain here, and we can actually manage a custom domain, your own domain if you want to. We're going to name this Speed Leads 3000. We're going to add our website URL. This is that website URL that we want it to appear over, I believe. Just to check that. Yep, okay, we'll make sure it appears over. Say for example today we're going to put it over digitalmarketer.com. We've selected our URL, checking the web page. Yep, it's great. Now we choose the box. We can have a pop-up mat if we want to. We're going to choose box today, and we can also schedule to post at the time that we want it to. Now when I click schedule, it's going to post onto Facebook when we want it to as well. Now what we can do is we can create an update for Facebook or Twitter. So we're going to select Facebook, and we're going to update this immediately to Facebook. So what we might put in this case is digital marketer. Yep, this is really cool, blah, 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 blah. This is our update. And then we can click save. Now, when people click on this link right here, it's going to show this, and they'll click through, and they'll see digital marketer, and they'll also see our pop-up box. Let's try it now. Here's a preview. It's going to digital marketer, and there we are. We've got my popover popping over this particular web page. Really easy to set up and really cool as well. You also have got analytics here, and if you want to post to Facebook, what you want to do is you just want to copy this link, go across to your Facebook account, find a page that you want to post on. Okay, so I might go over to I might go over to one of my pages, for example. I might go over to here and set up a particular page. So I might go into Backer's board, and I might, post an update and say, hey, testing speed leads out. Check this out. I can post this, and what's going to happen is now when I post this, it's going to go through the news feed of my people. And if people go through and click on this, it's going to come up with a link. Now, if I wanted to, I can customize this update as I want to. In this case, I am going to leave it as is, and it will stick with these custom images. Now, Digital Marketer themselves has actually got a Facebook update that looks like it's overruling the Facebook update that I've created. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, that's fine, we're going to post it anyway, and we'll see if this still works. Cool, so if people go here, they can click, they choose to click here, it goes to digitalmarketer.com, and here we are, we've got our pop-up popping over. So the image is different to the custom image that we created in Speed Leads. That's because Digital Marketer already has their own timeline designated update, but that's fine, it still works, it doesn't matter. It will work most of the time, but if someone has already, as Digital Marketer has, organized to have their own update, then that will happen. Now, if someone clicks on this update, they click download here, it'll take them to the web page that you've created. So that's how Speed Leads works. Now, let's go ahead and create one final campaign. What I want to do is I want to create another type of campaign and create a brand from the start. The reason I want to do that is to show you how an opt-in would look. So what we're going to do is we're going to first of all customize our image. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a image from 3,000 leads in 30 days. I'm just going to take a screenshot of what I might do is I might actually just take a screenshot of 3,000 leads here. I'll take one here. Cool, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this across to my Wishloop over here, and I'm actually going to upload a new brand now. So I'm going to go to my screenshots, I'm going to click on here, and we should see this here. Cool, so we've got a new branding image. Now you can customize this as you want. I'm taking this as an example logo image, and then I can choose my brand name, 3,000 in 30 days. My brand website is, and my short description, this is really cool, and we've got our brand image, already added, and yes, we'll put it to the public timeline as well. Click yes, and we have our brand created. Now we go across once again to our boxes. We're going to create a box. So we go new box, we're going to go across, choose our brand name, choose opt-in because we're going to create an opt-in form. Here's how it's looking right now, and then we click choose a label. So for this label, it's going to be 3,000 in 30 days opt-in. We'll put it on the bottom left this time, bottom left to mix it up. We'll have a 2-second delay, and again we'll put in download instantly your guide to generating 3,000 leads in 30 days. Unmissable. We'll choose our list. Okay, it's integrated with our autoresponder, so we'll choose a list for it. Let's choose this list. It'll work with Aweber, it'll work with GetResponse, any of the main autoresponders this software will work with, and I believe there is an HTML component to it as well, but I'll double check that in just a moment. So then we put in a thank you URL. So the thank you URL is going to be 3,000 in 30 days.com/thanks. That's where they go to after they've actually subscribed. Download now. And that link, by the way, is the download link to the guide. So they should be able to do that. My email, and we can add a retargeting code if we want. Click next. Then we can choose our design. We can put a one-piece design. We can put, again, dreams. We can choose to put a different type of design. I'll do this one right here. Then we click save. Now, again, we've created 2 different boxes. So what we need to do is we need to go across to manage, and then we need to go across to new campaign. Click on new campaign. Create a label, 3,000 in 30 days opt-in. Yep, that's a good enough label. Put the website that this is going to pop over. So this type will do CNN.com, just for the sake of putting CNN.com. And then we'll choose our button, okay, our pop-over campaign. So we're going to put in our opt-in campaign. You see how I did that? I chose to select opt-in. And then we'll create a box instead of a pop-up conversion mat. Now, pop-up conversion mat would be that it would slide down the website or pop above the website. Cool. Now we'll customize our Facebook message. It's been customized. Our Twitter message, because we can post this to Twitter as well, and then click save. There we go. We've created our campaign. If we now go to this link right here, then it's going to load up our web page. It's going to load up our opt-in, and it will load up CNN. So that's how the software works. If we now entered in my email address, cool. Click download. it's now going to allow me to capture that person into my subscriber list, and it's redirecting me to where I can actually download 3,000 leads in 30 days. Really cool and quite easy to do. Okay, so let's double check what integration settings they have here. So integrations, new integration. So these are all the different integrations that you have available. You've got HTML code, you can integrate with Webinar Geo, you can integrate with Usign to get images, GoToWebinar, we've got even Facebook, MailChimp, Campaign Monitor, SendLane, Twitter, Zapier, Facebook, Aweber, everything is available here. You can use HTML code if you have a different autoresponder. Say, if you don't see Infusionsoft here and you've got Infusionsoft, you can use Infusionsoft code to add it into the HTML code element here. So it integrates with every type of integration that you can think of. Alright, so that is Wishloop's Speed Leads. I hope this has told you exactly what's inside of it, what you'll be able to get access to, and you get access to it, and what the software does. Really cool software, easy to use. There are softwares out there like this, but this one in particular looks really cool. It works really well, and it will do the job for you if you want to generate more traffic, generate more leads coming from social media through to your pages. And it works really well because, think about it, if you're updating marketing stuff all the time on Facebook, your Facebook visitors are going to stop clicking. Okay, they're going to stop clicking your marketing material. What this gives you the ability to do is you can become a reporter and update them on interesting things that are happening around the web or interesting information relating to your niche. And then what you can do is you can pop up these popover opt-ins or popover call to actions, and if people want to click on them, if they want to find out more about it, then you can do it. It's kind of a stealth way of generating leads, a stealth way of converting your fans into customers. So that's what this software will do. Alright, thanks for listening. This is Sam Baker. Go down below, find out more there, and I'll talk to you again soon. See you later.